So 6 and 6 is done. We're going into FFA. We have a couple of players here. The scoreboard in the upper right is unfortunately not 100% correct. It tells us a lot of like names that are not playing. So 120 isn't playing, Grubby isn't playing as far as I know. We got 6 out of 12 names in the upper left. This is gonna be a huge chaos, and the colors aren't correct. So this is gonna be even more chaos. But yeah, we have Remo here, we have HighTac here. Guide us through FFA, guys.
So I'm just curious if TeD is TeD or if TeD is just a smurf of another player here on the observer board. Which
yes, somehow the names got replaced by his placeholder names. The question is, did the colors remain the same?
I think it is done so you can't really team, so you don't know who is who.
Yeah.
It's pretty much aliasing.
But basically we don't know who anybody is.
Yeah.
No. And usually they on some other maps where they anonymize player names, they use like some random animal names or whatever. It's just funny that they took like pro player names in this case of some of the players that are in this game. So
you talked about this earlier. Diplomacy is what you called it. Does that mean that FFA is kind of like Risk, where you make alliances and screw over other players?
No, I mean that's not the case usually. But in order to win, like you can manip other players, so you can. So temporary peace is allowed. It's not pre-teaming. Some players just play straight up and just go for it and just win it and don't talk at all. But others rely on diplomacy more. So there are different ways to be victorious.
So if you want to be diplomatic, what does that mean? Does it mean you privately message player green and say, hey,
no.
How about, like, how does that work?
No, private messaging is not allowed. So you would just ask in public chat if you can ask for peace with one player. You usually don't do that before the final 3-way, but if there's one player who just stays on 50 supply, hoards a lot of gold, and the other 2 players are just fighting each other forever, it's going to turn into a free win for the hoarding player. So that's why you try to balance games. So usually if we play 4 ways, it's like straight up 1-on-1 on both sides. And then at some point, if the first player gets defeated, it's going to be a balancing game, and everyone tries to get an edge by having most gold, having the highest hero levels, or just being underestimated. So, but it's all happening in public chat.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little hard to follow for us as we don't see the chat, or it's Chinese. We're not really sure. So how this game goes, by the way, is that there's a 60-minute time limit. If the time limit is over, the one with the most points wins, I guess. Is that normal for FFA, or do you fight until the end?
There are some leagues that do that. In our normal FML seasons, we don't have a timer. This season matches last, usually like the average is 1.5 hours. Last season we had, I think, one match that lasted almost 6 hours. So there are exceptions, especially if you have maps where people can take islands by cutting away trees. But we try to prevent that. Like usually it gets exhausting, especially for streamers and casters after like the 2.5 hour mark. But these timers can take base races away, which are like a great thing in FFA and much more common than in 1-on-1.
In 1v1 also, the amount of gold in a gold mine is rarely very important, outside of that in the main, of course. But the total amount of gold on the map normally doesn't really come into play. Is that important in FFA?
Yeah, for sure. So there are smaller maps and there are bigger maps, and some maps have too much gold. So it always depends on the map. But usually, like, it's not uncommon that players have more than 15 to 20k gold. So that's something that's an amount of gold you can rebuild with multiple times and go back to 100 supply. In this match, like, it already turns out that we won't see these high gold counts. Like, we see fights everywhere on the map and only tier 1 units so far.
But normally what we see, if I understood that right, is after a while some players are eliminated and then we're left with like 4 to 5 players perhaps. Is that what we can expect here?
In this match, I mean, at some point players will drop, and I don't think many of these players here will try hard and just try to rebuild, which is a nice thing in FFA because sometimes you get distracted and you can't finish the player you are like fighting against and that you won against, but you can't like hunt down all buildings because someone else attacks you. But in this match, I expect most players to just leave once they get defeated. So I don't think it's really. I think it will come down to 3-4 players very quickly here.
All right. Where are you guys looking, by the way? There's so much stuff going on.
I'm just skipping through some fights. Yeah, I'm here at the yellow expansion as well.
Did you see the little critter abominations?
What? No.
Where?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh yeah, I saw one. Here. There's one.
Now it's dark.
Here. You will see it in a second.
Don't ping, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have a lot of players here taking expansions. The map certainly invites taking exposed. There's basically one outside your main right away. And the brown orc player here seems to be one of the only ones that hasn't got one yet, and it gets cancelled as well. We all know how hard it is for orc to expand before tiny. But outside of that, almost everyone's got a second base.
Yeah, it looks to me as if, like, especially the red and the pink players are playing like a more common FFA style. So they prepare for the late game. They try to hoard some gold, don't just break 50 supply quickly, and they tech and get all their upgrades first. Like hunts, for example, are not really cost efficient here. So usually nothing that takes you to victory.
Mm-hmm.
And Orange is trying to steal the creep here at the lab, but okay, Knight of Player got it.
So how important are heroes versus units? Like, in team games, oftentimes, at least to me, it can feel like actually heroes are of course a nice addition, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have like 90 supply or whatever, and it's mostly tier 3, and that's what's gonna carry you. Is that what it looks like, or how is it?
As long as all players have gold, it's like the 100 supply armies that dominate everything, and that you need in order to really get experience on your heroes. But late game, especially if you face like alchemists, dark rangers with transmute and charm, at some point units fall off, and you want to have your high level heroes, and they can carry you through the late game. But in FFA, you always go for triple hero, and you usually want to creep to level, I'd say like 4, 3, 3 is usually what you're able to creep to before taking the first fight, really, and try to get like 3 to 4k bank until you really break upkeep and go to 80 supply.
We are 10 minutes into the game. We have a first Zeppelin drop here between red and blue with Hippo Riders coming in. Keeper's doing quite some damage with the bottom. Gonna be 2 auras later, maybe. But the orc seems to hold with the typical Blade Master Shadowhunter combo, at least in one-on-one.
Yeah, and the orc will have an orb also in a second, so he has his fortress ready, and that will make it much more difficult for this Knight Elf player to fight this. But purple is also joining the fight, as it seems, or not. Oh, he's undecided.
The blue player prepared this expansion rather well by cancelling all the towers, so it would be easier to do for purple now. But alright, he's not going for it, he's not pushing. We have another little harassed by the yellow human player going against green.
How good is Archmage, by the way, in FFA? Like, Aura is great for heroes, but when we get to 100 supply, Water Elemental should be negligible, right?
You won't go for, or you will reskill to Blizzard for sure. But the 3 hero, like triple human hero with Archmage, MK, Paladin is still considered one of the strongest, and Mass TP probably, especially on big maps, the strongest skill of them all. And some players do know how to utilize it really well, and it's almost unbeatable if you're up against just one player, one enemy with Mass TP, and
yeah, that makes sense. Mass Teleport is a pretty good ultimate,
especially with a like 20-second cooldown.
So the what is it? light blue grayish players taking out orange at the moment. Kill the hero, and now Mass Wyvern take out all the... It seems like the orcs are not doing too well so far. I mean, in the mirror, there must be an orc winner, but they're on the receiving end so far.
And light blue is on 52 supply, so that's not where you want to be usually.
Oh, Twitch chat. That triggers.
Now he's 50. Okay, he used his bet. Very nice.
Which one are you talking about? Ah, that one. That's Periwinkle, you guys. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Shut the F up with your color names. It's Lin, of course.
Dude, I'm being accurate.
Yeah, of course, as always.
Oh, a pendant on mana. What's Brown doing in the middle? He just left the pendant on of mana in the middle for blue to take it away.
Ooh,
That was...
Ouchie.
Gotta be a lot of entangles. I guess there's not much dispel. There's no dispel, actually. Mountain King could fall. The damage output is surprisingly nice for these Hippogriff Riders.
So the Keeper later on should be pretty trash, right? Is his ultimate good enough to make up for his other downsides?
Yeah. Tranquility is amazing, but usually you don't want... it can be good, but you want to add like a strength hero usually. So Panda, Keeper, Potem in that order is considered to be one of the strongest FFA hero combos of all time, one of the most classy ones.
Really?
Yeah. But in this order, I'm not sure. He will just die very quickly to this undead nuke, I believe.
So Orange lost his expansion, first harassed by this Periwinkle, and then by Pink, so a combined attack pretty much, or pendulum attack. This blue Night Elf is seemingly everywhere.
Yeah, he plays it a bit like ladder games are often played, so players are just rambling around, attacking whatever they see, and then I think with these many players it doesn't really matter, but usually like the disadvantage if you accidentally team a player early is that somewhere on the map someone has just free reign, he can just do whatever he wants, so usually you just want to fight one player and not just randomly fight multiple players. And on top, all these players may want to attack you after that, and you can't hold against 3 players usually. So, yeah, blue really getting wrecked here.
Yeah, Fiends turning out still to be pretty good against Hippo Riders. Are Hippo Riders actually good units in FFA? No,
they are if you have like hero damage. Usually with Demon Hunter, they can be pretty good and also good anti-air if you unmount them.
But Hippo Riders have horrible stats, like 4 supply units, no damage.
But they have good focus fire if you have a Demon Hunter and a Naga, for example. They can deal decent damage, and you are protected against air units because you can turn them into great anti-air units very quickly, so they can be cost efficient, at least until the early late game.
So for the orcs is still looking a little bit rough. Red as well as orange don't have an expansion. Finally, red is getting a tiny Great Hall. It's a bit of an orc mirror going on the left-hand side in the orange base. He's looking the roughest right now out of all players. 21 supply. For the orange orc, we may have our first exit here soon.
Yeah, I think the most important ones at the moment, what is it? Gray playing against Brown. Trying to hold the expansion is Brown, but that doesn't seem to look too good.
And he gets attacked by Teal in his own main base, so...
Oh, true. Oh, the Mountain Giants. I love the split attack. Yeah, the MG's at the expansion. The rest is harassing in the main. Gray has quite some problems here. And Brown holds this for now.
The player's forces are under attack.
It's so chaotic
is in
here.
shambles as well as it seems. 42 supply only against 75.
Gray finally did go back to TP to save his expansion. Kind of surprised Night Elf TP'd out so quickly with 4 MGs. Maybe he could have killed that Expo, but okay. Expo does survive. We have quite a few MGs everywhere. The green undead on the right-hand side fighting against the yellow human right now. But this is not only Hippo Riders, so the Fiends It's just basically pure fiends fighting against the very well-rounded army of the yellow human. DK does get level 5, pretty strong coil with that. Pally and MK levels rather low, not even
But
level 3
back,
yet.
in the back, MGs of Dark Green are joining the fray.
True that, trying to knock down this one. Mountain King falls to Carrion Swarm. Still 1,800 gold. Could spend that. Needs some supply. But yeah, combined attack right here. We have.
And on the others,
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Just go on. You're the expert.
Yeah, and on the other side, it seems Pink decided that it's not fair to team down Orange, so he went back and now started fighting against Brown here, who has a hard time, down to 40 supply, just 100 gold. So it seems Brown might be the early or the quickest player to get defeated here.
And the Horde are having a tough time, man. The poor orcs getting pummeled everywhere.
In the north as well, Blue is once again attacking. Also has the lowest score, purchased out of the entangle.
And Orange is helping Red, as it seems, or at least the Blade Master is killing some trains here. And Purple just building whatever units, like Purple going for Mass Bears, Hippos. So Purple about to attack someone here.
Are under attack.
He also goes for Chimeras now. In the meantime, we have another air attack by Blue, trying to take out the Destroyers. So many Mountain Giants everywhere. Green trying to eliminate Yellow, and that works nicely. Oh, Red is tapping out first. So first player eliminated was the 12 o'clock Red Orc. No idea who that was.
Moon.
Yeah, of course.
I guess Bulgarian Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
With the memes. So Brown survived longer than Red.
Yeah, but he will be out in a second unless Pink gets attacked now in his main base. And also
3
Orange.
Griffins with inner fire, man.
Yep.
Pretty good.
And Devotion Aura as well. 13 armor. Easy. Maybe he can kill the Paladin finally. No! Divine Shield last second with 14 HP. Nice save here. Towers don't do anything as well. Shadowhunter dead. And yeah, Brown should be the one to follow Red into defeat.
And so is Orange.
Yeah.
Orange, interestingly, like his expo was taken away by Light Blue, but Light Blue getting attacked by Purple now with 80 supply. So Purple in a decent spot here. Only level 1 Panda, but this is a scary attack for Light Blue here. Or on Light
How
Blue.
is this Panda only level 1? We've
He
had
never
like
found.
we've had only battling for the last 10 minutes.
But not Purple. Like Purple was left alone.
The town is under siege.
Green is storming forward towards light blue or teal or whatever that is. But against 4 MGs, not too sure how that goes. Equal supply.
And if you observe this match, like you understand why many people consider FFA like totally random. But it's actually like, this is, as I said, this is like looking a bit like a ladder game. No one really trying to take a long-term advantage here. So usually, like there are ways to like to increase your winning chances in such a match. But it's fun for sure.
Your league, how many people are in the game? Does it vary? Do we sometimes have 4, sometimes 6, sometimes 8?
Like normal League FFA usually sticks to 4 players, and 6, like you want to have an even number, so 4, 6, or 8 way is common, and more than 8 is like a very different kind of FFA already, because it's just impossible to keep track on what happens on the other side of the map, and FFA sense is very important in FFA usually, just to have an idea what happens on the other side of the match and don't just tunnel vision on one player.
So who's in trouble now? I guess Gray, who is under attack by Pink once again. The tier 3 human seems to be very strong, and yep, taps out. Third player eliminated is Gray. And maybe Dark Green is following soon. Only 55 supply, also playing against tier 3 human. This seems to be
Pink
pretty
and-
strong.
Yeah.
Pink is looking really good. Up to 3 bases, tons of gold. He's got the Shredder. Shredder is like mandatory in FFA, right?
Yeah, for sure. And also green, like light green, in a very great spot here, 5k gold, and not being attacked right now. And he has decent levels, like he has 5, almost level 6 DK, level 4 Lich, level 4 Dreadlord. So 555 for Undead is amazing.
Does DK ult actually do something in FFA?
Nah, you won't skill it usually. Like,
So bad you don't even skill in FFA.
like at some point you have to, obviously. If you get closer to levels 10, at some point you have to. But especially since most undeads prefer mass Garks late game, they just go for mass Garks, and then Death Pact is like a handy tool to keep your DK alive.
Mass Gargs. Doesn't that get countered by a lot of things?
Like you can kite very well with Mass Gark's triple hero. So hippos are very dangerous, obviously, but you can just Nova Swarm mass air units out, and especially since they buff the Swarm so heavily.
Sorry, there's a cool fight on the bottom right-hand side. Yellow versus dark green. He wanted to mass teleport out, but there was sleep from the Dreadlord, and now he's forced to fight. Because I guess he doesn't have a TP, at least I don't see it. No, he doesn't. Was reliant on mass teleport, and that doesn't really work anymore. But he fights, he walks back, lost a lot though.
And there was a nice tome here for light green. And the Swarm with a buff in 130, I think it was, just became such a great tool for Undead to fight humans. Since it works against gyros and tanks.
You know whose idea it was?
I know. And all undeads should be very thankful to you.
Everyone should be very thankful.
Yeah. Humans, I don't think every human player would agree with that.
That's life, though.
Yeah, it's okay. And now humans got their new orb, and now pink on light green. So pink just going from one base to another here. Let's see how this fight turns out. So many hippos here. Not sure if pink can fight this.
Mass shackles. More Dragonhawks coming in. Griffins still do damage, but on the ground, seems like the Night Elf is pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, he's not focusing the Dragonhawks really. He's focusing, now he is a bit better. But these hippos will die. He has only one staff. He could have staffed them out.
Wasn't enough. Like, there's so much shackle. With inner fire, the Aryans are so tanky. There's no way they should be winning this fight, but perhaps the Night Elf is coming back into this. The MGs on the ground are completely untouchable for now. And I guess a lot of army died, and now it's down to the heroes.
We have another fight here, like 3 units on one. It's dark green, yellow, and blue. Oh my god, they're teaming up on dark green. That's so bad.
And blue just got his own expansion killed by green here in the north, but then green got attacked by purple. So purple here fighting against green, and that could be an interesting fight. Like bears are pretty strong against all these abos and fiends.
Alright, let's see how this goes. More hippos coming in, but there's almost no air. It's just mass fiends. The panda focused and TP's out, so green survives here once more.
Oh, and Lich level 5.
Yeah.
That's powerful, yeah. And you see the new gyros here at the bottom. Yellow having some gyros again against these hippos. Not sure that's a fight blue can take here. Oh,
nice dodge. Yep, exactly. Dodges the Stormbolt. Not too close to tranquility, but tanked pretty good. Here come the gyros. One with inner fire, rest is not, but TP out.
Yellow actually has like no upgrades. 0-0 on the knights, only 1-0 on the flying machines. That's very unusual.
We have another fight by green. He's a little bloodthirsty at the moment, pushing into purple.
Yeah, that's the best tome he can get here, like the Tome of XP, all these hippos. He should be able to kill with Nova Swarm, but mana burn here, reducing his mana quite quickly.
On the ground, I guess he has to fight soon. Demon Hunter has the TP, but doesn't use it. That was quite a mistake. Maybe he was busy elsewhere with the hippos or so.
There's 2 chimps over to the other side, killing the expansion in the meantime. And now the rest of the blue army is coming in with the hippo riders. The keeper and the bottom chasing further. Double level 5s on them, but Green Undead falls back and is recovering, I guess.
Players' forces are under
Man on the hero's very low.
Very cool to see that Orange survived this somehow. Like, he was teamed down, he was almost defeated, and then like a miracle happened and he managed to stay alive. And now a 5th player joining here the fight, and Green needs to TP out.
Everyone's teaming up on this undead. I mean, he's super rich anyway, so he can rebuild his army rather quick.
8,000 gold!
Yep. He was definitely the leader in this, but a combined attack, and he can't hold on anymore. Lich is down now. And we have another fight of yellow versus dark green in the bottom.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's a lot of gyros.
Yep.
That's a lot of gyros.
Yep.
Not too many upgrades, though. Why is he not getting upgrades? He's got so much lumber. He's got a shredder and everything. Okay,
Maybe
more
he
upgrades
forgot.
are coming finally. He heard me. Good, good, good.
Blue's in trouble against pink in the north.
And Blue is just trying to team other players here, as it seems, so he's never going for a single attack of someone who is not fighting yet. But now he's getting attacked in his own main and needs to take the fight against Pink. So that will be an interesting one. Mass anti-air against... He's not TPing. Why isn't he TPing?
He wants to take out the expansion first. Does he have a TP? Yes, he does.
Yeah, but why would he fight, like, start fighting Dark Green now, getting attacked in his own main base? But now he TPs, so...
Alright. Should be unloading here, I guess. Does so with a few of the hippos, but definitely not with all of them. That's not enough unload, or is it? There we go. Mass unload coming in now. There's a lot of hippogriffs fighting up against these griffins. We have heal scrolls coming in. MK in the front line. Very low HP. Needs to be careful not to lose attention. Big clap coming in right there against the archers on the ground, but counter heal scroll as well.
And double level 6.
Time.
Oh
Double
my.
level 6 here.
Tranquility is so good. Can't really cancel without Stormbolt. Both heroes super low. Everything's safe though, but a lot of Griffins dead for Pink, who again is super rich and can pretty much rebuild right from the start.
And he just dropped to 50 supplies, so you...
DK ultimate of green. Sorry to interrupt you here. But it's gone.
On one knight and one A-bomb. Okay,
Yeah.
he got something at least.
Yep.
Worth it, worth it.
Nice Carrion Swarm Nova into the caster's army. He's pretty much wrecked with this.
Level 2 Dark Ritual. No, wait, he has only level 1 actually because of Frost Armor. But he can eat the A-bomb. You can eat the animate dead units for a lot of mana. Chasing further, this should be... Oh my god. Yellow's about to lose everything. He might lose... Oh my god, that swarm! Quad kill! And the AM almost barely makes it. Only barely makes it away.
But I don't think Light Green can finish the job here, as he's getting attacked by a Scary Night Elf army, and he has Starfall like ready, so needs to be very careful here, or Light Green could be defeated quite quickly. So as mentioned earlier, Chimeras kill base very easily.
Yeah, green had 8,000 gold not too long ago. All of a sudden, okay, it's 6,000 still, but he's under pressure. Yellow could strike back. He's threatened by blue. Lost one expansion now.
Yeah, let's see how this fight of green against blue turns out. I think, like, from a unit perspective, the Night Elf should be in favor, should be the favorite here. But the undead heroes are very scary if he manages to get off his sleep here. He has no mana.
Oh, that Lich Snook! Barely doing it. And we have Frenzy again, countered by Tranquility. This is such a mess. Lich in trouble again. Ouch! This hurts!
That's pretty cool.
And Swarm Rockets! Level 1 Tinker, I don't know how long he will survive.
And Starfall.
Back into the Starfall. I don't know about that. This expansion is already dead, my friend. But still, looking for more kills. I mean, once something is webbed, it dies rather quickly. Level 6 on the Lich as well. Of course, his ultimate not that effective in normal fights. And
Infernal
is kind of losing everything.
Infernal in a second. Yeah, I think the Night Elf a bit too greedy here.
I think at the end of the day, he just has Hippo Riders. I come back to my previous point.
Yeah, I think like the camera, he needed 1 or 2 more chimeras, but like once they get webbed one by one, it's just difficult to keep them alive. So he needed to stay a bit more defensively here. But the undead having level 6 on his dreadlord now, so I guess he will use his infernal in a second, just for entertainment purposes.
Better.
Blue grayish is about to be eliminated. 22 supply only and no expansion anymore because it was taken out by. What was it? Maybe purple. I'm not too sure.
No, it was orange.
Orange.
Orange returned the favor for this early kill.
He's got a crazy ass Blade Master though. Plus 36 without a Kodo.
This is pretty fun, actually. It's of course lots of chaos everywhere, but it's fights everywhere as well. For a play-by-play commentator, that's the dream.
The player's forces are under attack.
And Pink trying to finish Teal here at the bottom. And Demon Hunter level 6, not sure if he used his ultimate yet, but he tries to fight. Oh, nice round here. He will die. No, he won't. Staff.
Dragon Breath of Fire, level 6 for the Panda as well. Mana for the old hippos coming in. Oh, Pink. It's a lot of gyros, though. The AoE is sick. He's splitting the gyros, so can't be attacked everywhere.
And he's not using his Panda. Now he is.
Yeah.
But a bit too late. Like, could have gotten off a nice breath here.
Yeah, before the split was pretty much perfect. Paladin in trouble. If he dies, Devotion Aura is gone. But I guess it's also too late now.
Demon Hunter ultimate, so he should be able to fight this off now.
Pally bought 3 Periaps of Vitality, by the way.
But that's normal in FFA, like that's one of the more valuable items in FFA. So usually you want to have 1 or 2 Periaps of Vitality per hero. And
Demon Hunter dies in Metamorphosis form. It's not a first on our Back to Warcraft stream, but I can count the occasions on one hand for sure.
And the Panda is level 7. Totally missed that he got level 7 here, and he's trying to fight with his MGs here. But he's getting attacked now in his main base by light green.
Uses the ult to defend this yellow human. Here comes the attack from an undead. And here we have a fight of blue versus pink once again with 1 Chimera.
Yeah, light green and blue are just all over the map. They seem to prefer fighting cross map.
But light green still, blue still hasn't recovered at all from the smackdown from green earlier. He still had only 50 supply, not that much gold left. And pink is coming in for the defense. He's got the way bigger army.
And in this situation, like it's surely fun for us, and I mean they play for fun too, but in this situation it doesn't make any sense for blue to attack pink cross map. Like he has no gold, he has no army, so he knows he can't fight him, and it doesn't really help him to kill the pink expansion. So he would have normally prepared. Oh, nice Starfall in blue main base. He's trying to fend off purple here.
I guess one of them was about to fall. It's most likely going to be blue.
Oh, not canceling the expansion here. Purple tried to take the blue expansion while the blue expansion is still up.
Dark green is losing quite a bit as well. Being flanked here now.
But he lucky for him that light green just changed target again. So he's like a puppy, just walking around and changing target. So he's now on yellow, killing the paladin.
That was a Coil Nova Carrion Swarm for what, like 600 damage? Bye-bye.
Yep,
Yellow
yellow
was
is
like-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and light green still hasn't used his infernal yet, right? So I'm
Haven't
disappointed.
seen it.
He's getting another base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pink is pushing to light blue as well, canceling this expansion. In the south.
Green actually doesn't have any income right now, but he's so rich that it's okay. He's still got 5k gold, I guess.
But 5k gold die quite easily. So 5k gold is like enough to get one more army. But especially undead is so vulnerable against base harassment. Like in this undead base is so weak. So these chimeras could kill it quite quickly. And we see light blue teaming up with purple as it seems here. So I'm not sure why. Maybe they pieced.
In the bottom right, we have green versus pink. This was the big boys playing, but actually DK was low, so green TP's back home, where he is under siege from 3 different armies. That's not fair.
So how is he supposed to hold this now?
Yeah, he will die, and it would make sense for one of these players to just push into the green main base and kill all these units. Like that's a big tome of experience here that you can get, like level 7, level 6. So being purple, who has low levels, I think should try to go for the undead heroes here, and he seems to do it.
Yeah, green currently on top of the leaderboard, but I guess that's due to the gold. Inferno coming in, big storm finally, but there's also a lot of chimeras. This Inferno could die quite quickly. Wanted to get the Panda Cross a little too late. Dreadlord in trouble. Okay, he holds on against this, but I mean, there's 3 more armies coming.
All right, Inferno, let's see what you can do.
DK hexed, right-clicked, backstabbed, right-clicked again, and he dies due to the storm. First hero dead and the aura gone as well.
And Pink joining.
Attack looks really suspect.
Boom!
Oh
critical strike for 304. The Dreadlord 4 as well. Yeah, baby.
And here comes Pink.
Pretty crazy.
Pink joining from the back.
Yeah. All these gyros. So sick.
Guys, there's a party and it's in Green's main base. Everyone's invited.
Yep.
Next player left here.
A player's
Who
forces
was it? Who left? It was Dark Green, right? Yeah, Dark Green just left.
Okay.
Ooh, the Shadow Hunter in danger here, but
nice
he
hacks.
should be able to get away.
It's baffling how he's still alive with his 22 supply. No idea what else he has except for the 3 heroes, but no. Ah, okay, 5 peons or so.
And he has one 8k expansion still, and as long as he's not going to be attacked by purple, he should be fine just mining these 7k or 8k almost on 50 supply. Oh, and blue main base.
Yep.
Another fight here.
Tree is already down, but we have Starfall. Was this a little too ambitious? Bears are falling like flies against all that damage, but TP out.
Starfall is so powerful, and he can't cancel it. He has only Demon Hunter Panda, so adding a Keeper might make sense here, or Talons or whatever.
.348 crit just a second ago, but it's on the army that's already out. It's not fighting back. All right, Pink pushing into Green main base right now. Only flying units plus the heroes. It's the Lich by himself, as the DK and Dreadlord are both benched. Do we not have taverns here? We do have taverns here, but...
You saw Panda like 5 times.
Who knows? Maybe he comes just normally.
Yeah, you enter a cheat code and boom, a Panda appears.
Yeah, we're on a special map here, you know.
It's true.
Oh, the Lich is in trouble, though. He's getting a bit of anti-magic, but it's only gonna last for so long.
Blade Master
The
wants to steal
wants
it.
to kill, dude.
Yep.
Kill steal.
Oh,
It's gonna be level 7 for him.
what an invite! Boom, he gets it! And the double level up for level 6. And you said Big Bad Voodoo is pretty damn good. Maybe not on the Tri-Hero though, right?
No, not really. But he's getting his levels. Like he's 764. That's okay. And blue against purple here is next fight, and Starfall should be on cooldown still for another minute probably.
Chimera Mirror while purple is going into green space. Can he finally wipe him out? Looks like it. DK is still not back. Carrion Swarm does a little, but the Altar falls. And that should be it then.
All these Blade Masters lurking around the map,
Yep.
just looking for experience, like orange, light blue, Blade Masters everywhere here.
Dude, Orange, he's just been chilling. He's like, yeah, you guys do your thing, you know? I'm just sitting over here, collecting my gold coins, building up my army. He's got a lot of bats.
We have a very cool fan who just purchased 4 pieces of merchandise. You're pretty awesome, man. I hope it's all hoodies and you're getting ready for winter. So we will keep you warm. Much appreciated, man. Thanks. So purple, orange has enough of the chilling times and wants to take out
so
blue
many
now.
bats, like that's 75 supply, almost only bats, and light blue has no anti and not even bestiary, so no way he can defend this.
He's trying to get bats now, but TC Blade Master is on the prowl again. Boom! Backstab. And down he goes.
But that's just so random. Like, why does he attack now? Like, why not 10 minutes ago to secure this additional expansion?
Maybe he didn't feel like it, you know?
Yeah, maybe. It's Infi, after all. Orc Infi.
So I guess it's fair to say that green is out, but purple is helping a little by attacking into blue.
But still, I think green is entirely out of this game. He revived his heroes, so they are in the middle. But not sure how much. Nah, he has 1.7k gold if he can defend his main base here.
Pink finds him though, and the Stormbolt has a lot of mana to use. So we have a Knight of Mirror coming in again with Starfall. The entangles are pretty good, but in general, blue only 40 supply. Starfall has to carry.
Keeper's actually surprisingly good because nobody gets Dispel as it seems. So entangles the thing, but Potom is in trouble. Needs to go for that involt. He doesn't do it. Potom just dies, and the demon gets up to level 6. Uh-oh. He's got the Metamorph now.
Yep.
I don't even think he needs it anymore. The Knight of Mirror
supply.
gets owned by purple, and is going to be eliminating blue here. He's got nothing left.
And usually you want an anti-magic potion for your Potom, so she doesn't get attacked by chimeras.
The
but
Ultra
yes,
Blade Master
no
in the
tree
middle.
here.
No, he dies. The level 7 blade with 36 bonus damage. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Blue is almost out, but orange not following up his attack here. I'm not sure why.
He's still mining, wants to hold on to his army until the very late stages.
But you could get another mine here. Like light blue has 5k gold in his expansion still, and that expansion would be ready to be taken by orange.
Blue is about to be wiped out. It's only the Keeper and something else, and he's walking into Pink's arms. But
Ooh.
maybe they're allies. We don't know. Orange is in trouble, thanks to a clap as well. But runs away.
No!
Starbolt dodges it with
nice
an
dodge.
involt. Sweet. And the Keeper survives again.
Is under siege.
And now dark green on pink here.
Yeah.
Oh, and a swarm could come off against all these gyros. Yep. Ooh.
Ooh. Pentakill or something. And yeah, no Stormbolt against it. Maybe out of range, not too sure. We're getting close to the time limit actually. 17 minutes remaining. So all the players who are low in points kind of have to step up their game and eliminate a couple of other people.
A player's force.
It's looking very good for pink here. He's followed in points by green and blue, and green are
Green
pretty
is
much out, right? So it's looking great here for pink. They should team him now, just for the points.
I wonder if they know the points. Not
Good
sure.
question.
This
No, probably
leaderboard.
not. Probably not. Yeah, they won't. But I mean, at least orange and light blue should know that they can't be up on points. So
How do you
they
get
need-
points actually? Oh, first we have a fight here. Maybe that decides this entire FFA. The gyros are quite hurt thanks to the Breath of Fire. Can he get some kills now? He's trying to
Best
get
TP
out.
out.
Once again, no dispel. Not level 6 Panda. Like, level 6 Panda could change a lot due to Cyclone. But yeah,
Yep.
back to my question. How do you get points?
I'm not sure what these points are. They look a bit like total score, maybe only unit plus hero score, like of the that you would usually see in the end screen. So not sure, but I'd assume that's it. What you see here.
Player's forces are under
Chat just confirmed, by the way, that they see the points. So there is a
Okay.
reason to team up on pink now.
Oh, that's
And-
interesting. Yeah.
And thank you, FK, for the 19-month resub.
So for once, nobody's fighting. There's one Soul
Oh.
Griffin left out in the
Wait
bottom.
a minute. Pink, yeah. Pink versus purple. 87 versus 80.
High upkeep now for the human. Going up to 90. Units fully upgraded. Heroes all on level 5 at least. Metamorph should also be ready. And now I wonder if the backstabbing is coming in. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like, what do you think? How do you feel about this kind of guy?
Thank you, Dark0169, for the prime sub. And now we have this big fight. Oh my god, so many gyros.
That's
So
a
many
lot of gyros.
Almost no anti-air is TPing out immediately. How many units will he
Oh
lose?
my god.
It wasn't too much.
But
It was
that's so
like
many gyros.
10, 15 supply, maybe?
How do you kill that many gyros? Like Breath doesn't have
Starfall,
enough damage.
Starfall would have been like the perfect thing, but even a panda.
Oh,
would-
bats! Bats versus gyros!
Oh, he doesn't see it. Here we go. Justify the memes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's... He didn't lose too much. Oh, he did rebuild it. Everything so hard. That's how you kill a lot of gyros.
But now the panda.
Oh, shit! But still, there's so many of them. How many workshops does he have? 20?
One more breath.
TPing out. His panda almost full mana still, so he should try to get for some more breaths here.
Oh my.
A few bats coming in here, like 4 bats of light blue.
Dude,
Good.
Orange still has a lot of bats. And here's some bats as well. Will he detonate them? Yep. Not saving them for the gyros, but takes out a couple of...
Oh.
Archmage
Oh no,
is
5 TC!
dead! Can't get out! The Stomp level 3, Remo.
Oh yes, baby. 5 seconds stun, 6 second cooldown, boys.
Oh, I've never heard about that. Yeah, right.
Players' forces are under attack.
And the killing spree continues. Purges the Hex, though. Comes in with the stun. Staff out.
Dude, if Periwinkle wins this game, I'm gonna lose my mind. He's got a tiny Great Hall just casually sitting in his inventory, by the way.
And Orange Blade Master could go for the panda here, but he doesn't.
Purple is losing more.
What the hell is this, man?
But Pink is getting so far ahead in points, so if... Yeah,
They must kill him somehow.
that will be their only chance, I think. And like, I wonder what Orange is up to. I mean, he has his army, this army, like forever. Does he know the game will be over in like 30 minutes? So needs to.
So it doesn't look good for Purple. It's been taken out by what's it called? Periwinkle?
Yes.
Yes. So he doesn't mind anymore. Again,
Oh, and
a
in the
fight.
middle.
Yeah. Teal versus Pink. Pink is getting pummeled in the last couple of minutes here. But Mass TP is definitely helping him out.
That's too many hippogriffs. He can't fight them. Like, hippogriffs dominate the air for Teal, and MG's on the ground. The ground damage that he has is super low, though.
Orange is like the lamest player I've ever seen. All he does is playing Blade Master and chilling in his base, doing a little vacation.
Dude,
with
his TC
bats.
is level 1.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
But he's still alive. Works out for him.
And it seems finally Teal has recovered, and now he's storming towards Purple's main. I don't know why against Purple. So decision making here. Like, he's walking across the entire map to reach Purple's main base, while Pink would be much closer here.
Maybe he's scared of Pink.
And he's going for one last hurrah, for one last bit of glory, because he's got no income, he's got no cash. This is all that he has, all that he's gonna have.
Apparently romantic is Pink, by the way.
Okay.
Just with chat. So True of Eternity down.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
It's not
I'm rooting
interfering
for
at all.
Periwinkle. Let's go.
Fly is Pink? Okay, chat is confused as well, so we have no idea who is who.
Oh, and Pink approaching.
Yeah, gyros versus bats! Justify the meme! There's a lot of kills!
Again, 10 supply plus down. But this is the end for the Shadowhunter most likely. But it's pretty much only heroes, right? A couple
Oh!
of...
Stomp! Crits! Crits! Hex! Crits! He forces the TP!
Oh, but
Wow.
he could get off an almost. I thought he could get off another bolt here, but didn't.
Spirit Link, dude, he was fine.
Yes, of course.
A player's forces are under
Oh, and now Orange
Ooh.
joining here.
Finally, Orange is doing something.
Oh, the TC about to die. Stomp coming in. Where's the heal wave? He passes the TP but can't use it. Now he's stuck here without a TP. Oh no. Periwinkles. That's not good. TC bought back. Has a TP, but the Shadow's certainly gonna die.
Stomp again. Bloodlusted TC. Finally, close to level 3 all of a sudden.
If Orange wins this, that's so undeserved, man.
I don't think he can. Like, at least not if Pink stays in this game.
Oh, big
And
fight now. Pink versus Orange. That could decide the fight. More level ups. but he has no bats anymore. And here come the gyros against the wyvern. That's the end for you, my friend.
Cosmodon and everything else going on. It's almost the heroes left by themselves. Who's got more mana? The Pally's got a ton of mana for heal, actually. Clap, Stormbolt, everything is being used. Gyros are useless. Breaker's not much damage either. They're next to the fountain. They're not dying.
And he's joining with more wyverns.
Yeah, not the best idea maybe, but the heroes, they certainly still look strong.
But it's just, infinitive mana for these human heroes. So, like, he can stay in this forever. Like, he won't die. And I think the Shadow Hunter without mana now is the next target here.
Pink is broke, though. He's got nothing left, like, for income. 40 supply, that's it. That's all he's gonna get.
It's only 9 minutes, and the other players are running out of gold too. So if he doesn't leave,
Look at the top! Look at the top! There's two Metamorphosis Demon Hunters. They're both Cyclone. There's two Panda ults, two Demon ults. There's a Mountain Giant surround against these pandas and shit.
Demon Hunter fell, and Purple's Demon will also fall. The Fire Panda cannot attack at the moment, but he's just trapped with these Mountain Giants in a fight. Oh boy.
There's only one player with income. Periwinkle. Out of the shadows, he's back. He wants to get this Shadow Hunter. Blade Master level 8.
Purple saved his Demon Hunter somehow with his staff, and now he's still alive.
and all these mountain giants might fall here. There's one breath.
Doesn't do too much though.
He has a TP. Teal has a TP here.
Oh boy, Drunken Haze misses a lot now.
Taunt.
And the kill from a mountain giant gets him in the end.
Well, and the staff was almost ready, like on the panda.
One more breath, one more kill.
Okay,
What
what do we have now? 40 supply for pink. We have
Pink got this, I think.
But what, the teal has so many hippos, like 56
Oh,
supply hippos.
Periwinkle TPing in, trying to save the expansion. There's bats. There's a lot of bats.
Oh my. More kills. He's down to 26 now. And there is quite some mana remaining. Is he going for the Archmage now? Kinda looks like it. No.
He's got so much lockdown. He can hex after this if he wants to. There's a hex on the AM. Oh, but the Shadow also in trouble.
Yeah. No
Not
mana
having
anymore now.
Spirit Link here is a big problem.
He has staffs.
He forgot to use it. He forgot to use the Spirit Link.
He needs crits now. And then the Archmage is
Oh!
dead. Here's the number one. Stop!
Whoa!
Archmage dead. Pink might still lose this. The Paladin staffed out, but how to get out with this Mountain King now? He has an invul, but only 7 seconds.
And Holy Light wasn't on cooldown anymore, so it seems he just, like, didn't use it in time on the Archmage, but he could have.
Oh boy! Stop!
Oh, Periwinkles! Do it, my friend! 336 crits.
Oh, Shadow Hunter though.
Shadow Hunter! Uh-oh!
There's nothing
Clap.
on him, I guess.
Invul transfer!
So
my god.
sick. Stop again. Pink loses everything. Wiped
Periwinkles.
out. So now they just have to wreck his base. Like, he won't tap out, right? They have to wreck the base as well.
Yeah, depends how seriously they take this. I mean, he has a level 6 Paladin still, so he can just, like, I mean, I don't think they will be able to finish this main base.
In time, right? No.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, I guess, no, all the mountain giants died, right? Yeah, only Orange could. Let's see what Orange does. Yeah, Orange could go for the main base here, but there's still a town hall in the other base as well, so.
Oh my god. Periwinkles from the jaws of defeat. He clutches victory.
And do you see Purple Panda going for pink also here? So it seems they, no, he's
We have
pulling
Blade
back
Storm. That certainly helps with the destruction of the base. Taking out the guard towers, so now the bats can come in with a siege damage, which was buffed for no reason. Just want to point that out, since we don't have too many chances for that. Okay, he's trying.
5 minutes.
Oh, now it shows the real names, by the way. Pink was Fly. Light blue is TeD.
Why does it?
Angeline, huh?
Why does it change now? Like just so you can team someone for name or kill
Yeah, maybe
someone
it's
for
like-
name in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's like a 5-minute warning or something.
So TeD turned from yellow to light blue.
Yeah.
Town is under siege.
Did you see the panda as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the only interesting question is, can he take out the base? He has bloodlusted bat riders. He's trying so hard, but no one is helping, right?
No, and in the middle, like the purple panda was helping, and in the middle they are all fighting each other now here.
Yeah.
Instead of killing the 2 remaining pink buildings outside of Pink's main. So if Pink can keep these 2 buildings alive, he should be fine. And he even has a worker, so he could build some farms here.
Yeah, so he's just running away at the moment.
A player's
Paladin is
forces
hiding
are
as
under
well.
attack.
Who's winning in the middle, by the way? I have no idea who purple is. Chat, do you know? Sini, okay, thanks. Didn't expect him in the last 5. Or in the final 5.
I think it might be wise of Pink just to fly in with his gyros now, just to sacrifice them. Like they're useless anyways, and maybe he can reduce like this bat number
Yeah.
by a few. Oh, and now they're all teaming Pink here.
TeD is coming in as well. But they have to find the other 2 town halls. I'm not sure if they know.
Angeline scouted, like this one town hall got revealed, but I'm not sure about the other one.
Everyone hates on Pink. WFZ with Orc. Oh boy. So this base is wiped out. He still he has no gold to buy to.
But he has his paladin at
Yeah,
the shop,
yeah,
so he can
that's-
sell items.
So smart by Fly.
Oh, dude,
And-
that peasant. That peasant is like Mission Impossible right now.
Yeah.
He has 2 peasants, like one in his former main base and one here in Teal's
yeah.
main. But that's scouted, like this one in Teal's main may die.
Under attack.
There it is. Demon Hunter. Oh, it's nighttime. Sure.
It's hiding. They're teaming.
Angeline with the Wisp knows about the town hall, and WFC is coming in.
It takes 2 minutes to get revealed, right?
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay. The Fly
he
should
just-
have this. He has to make some farms though. Farms!
now he has one town hall here.
Yeah.
Town hall, right?
But he needs to, like, he just sold an item, so he can build like some farms now.
And there's another fight in the
The
middle.
town hall.
Angeline's not continuing the scout.
Oh, the Demon Hunter.
Losing the Demon Hunter indeed.
And that's good for light blue points here. Like he's second, and I mean he's second by far. But like if he would kill some more heroes here, he may even go up to the top of the board still.
That would be such a crazy
Let's go.
race.
Periwinkle.
Oh, there's a hero by Angeline.
Go,
He has
go!
a stomp. Of course, he has the best skill for that. He can't step out, and
Oh. Kill him, kill him, kill him!
miss so many misses. 3 in a row.
Okay, he's still far behind.
Yeah, that's
Fly
not
now.
many points. Yeah, so Pink should have this. Building a new town hall here and new
Oh.
farm here.
Okay. The town hall is getting wiped out now. The one
He
that
has a
was
second
remaining.
one. He has a new one to the left.
Yeah. But if the bats somehow find it, it's gonna die very fast.
But he then has a farm still in Teal's main base, so Pink has this, I think.
1 minute, dude. Who knows? Like Angeline could just go back. He could uproot right now, kill that farm.
Angeline.
Oh, the bats! The bats! They see it.
Oh,
They were so
no,
close to
they
the town
didn't.
hall. Oh, he saw it. He did. He did.
Okay.
Yeah, Pink down to 2 farms in a second here.
There's another one. Yeah. He builds another one. So that's gone. He won't be revealed. WFZ taps out.
Didn't have the stomach for the last 30 seconds anymore.
And I think the points have a delay.
Yeah.
Could that be? Now
Yeah.
TeD caught up.
Oh, he's not
Like,
killing the hero thanks to Earthstorm and Fire.
Level 9 Blade Master.
6,000 point difference now.
Come on, mirror image. Mirror image.
Oh,
Oh,
14
heck, so he
seconds.
can't windwalk. The little Storm Panda. And
Here
the
we go.
crits. He's dead as well.
Only Earth is remaining. Nice
2,
block.
1,
2,
and...
Whoa! Pink wins in the end, but close race
my
by
God.
TeD, who caught up to like 5,000 points, less than 5,000 points. Whew! Boy, oh boy, FFA is a hell of a lot of fun, guys.
That was really cool. What a comeback by TeD, man.
Yeah.
Dude, wait a minute. If he gets that Panda, is that enough experience for first place?
No, I don't think so. But I think it would be still like 3,000 points less, probably.
Final
good,
score
though.
here, we don't know too much as the other ones are still not revealed. But interesting that green is still third place in points after being eliminated quite quickly.
And that was a fun one.
Yeah. So, HighTac, in case people would love to see more FFA now, when and where can they find it?
Yeah, you can follow us on twitch.tv/FFA Masters League and also on ffamasters.com. And there are all links and upcoming matches that we will stream. So everyone's free to join us on Discord or ffamasters.com and play games with us, join us on ladder. So yeah, always looking for new talent.
Yeah, I guess it would be nice if you can provide the links in Twitch chat and later send it to me so I can put them in the VOD description as well in case people are looking this up on YouTube. So FFA is definitely worth the following. This was quite some advertisement for the game mode.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's great. Like, obviously, I do enjoy FFA more regularly than YouTube, but
yeah, but every once in a while, it's so much fun. Like, it's the same for the Ugri challenges with the 3-on-3 and 4-on-4. It's just, yeah, it's really fun that we mix it up from time to time.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool. That was a nice breath of fresh air. That was a level 9 Blade Master in the end.
Yes.
When he was down to like 15 supply or something.
350
that was
critical
cool.
strikes. Oh, baby, that was sweet.
Yeah, that's the advantage of FFA. Like, you have a bit more variety of heroes, of unit combinations. So there are some units that you rarely see in 1-on-1, but that you see on a daily basis in FFA. So that's a big plus for sure.
All right. Yeah, HighTac, thanks for joining us. I think without you, we would have been completely lost in the broadcast here today. And thanks for filling us in into some of the FFA specials that there are in this game mode. Is there anything, I mean, in the past 2 days, we've had quite some news about Reforged. What is the biggest hope for the FFA community regarding Reforged?
I think it's to see more players coming back and playing ladder foremost, but also to get some more features like not necessarily graphics. Like, I know everyone's interested to see new graphics, but it's more like all these additional features, rejoining, like especially if we're talking about 2-hour matches, disconnects are very painful. So reconnect features as we had on W3 Arena would be amazing. So that will be my biggest hope personally. But yeah, we'll see. And like, even if it takes another year or half a year to get it, I'm happy to wait if it's what we hope for.
All right, then I guess we let you off the chain of the Back to Warcraft chain. Thanks so much. I hope a lot of people are following you due to this broadcast because you guys deserve it. Such longevity, so much fun, such dedication from the FFA Masters League towards this beautiful game mode. Have a wonderful evening. Hope we see each other soon, one way or another.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining.
Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. HighTac, what a nice guy. 4 years. Fan of ours, contributor, helper, supporter, you name it. Remo,
Amazing.
you don't have enough of Warcraft yet, do you?
Not even close. I want more Warcraft. And tonight, we're going to have more Warcraft because there's been this little competition going on once again on the Hive workshop. We had another map melee map contest, and the contest for the map makers is over. We have the top 5 maps determined, and those will be played in the Hive Workshop Cup. Today is not that cup, but today is the first qualifier. Qualifier has started already, so we missed a little bit of it. But yeah, still going on. We're still gonna have the later rounds, and I'm gonna be covering that for you in just a moment. Neo has to say goodbye. Unfortunately, he has to do some real life things like working and other annoying stuff like that. But I'm gonna be here, and we're gonna check out those new maps.
All right.